Folks, a few weeks ago, I challenged 3 random traders I found on the internet to take a brand new trading strategy, trade it for a week, and not make any mistakes. Today, you're going to see the results of those traders. You're also going to learn the strategy I taught them, plus the extra rule that I gave them, and you're going to learn how you can make this strategy even better. It's my private mentor strategy. It's all laid out here in today's video. We're going to see trade examples, stats, everything all coming up right here now on Trading Up. Right, folks, we're going to dive in and have a look at these 3 traders. We got Bogdan, Pastor, and Ali. Thank you guys for taking the challenge. We're going to see how they got on. So to start off with, let's have a look at Bogdan. So he took 5 trading days, and he had one market that he traded, which was US dollar JPY. Total trades, 7 trades. So a good number of trades here to see how he actually performed. Of that, 5 of those won, very high win rate. There was 1 loss, and he made 1 mistake. So if we have a look at the win rate with mistakes, it was 71%. And if we have a look at the win rate, if you exclude the mistakes, it's actually an 80% trading strategy. This is quite high for a trading strategy. A kind of cumulative return, if you were to give a return on this, it was 3%. So that is just basically saying we're going to risk 1 hour per trade. It gave him a 3% result. Now, I'm going to find out where this guy placed compared to the other traders. So let's have a look at that. He was actually the second most profitable out of the 3 traders. So Pastor, let's have a look at him. Only traded 2 days. Now, he traded gold and Bitcoin, right? So kind of different markets. Bitcoin, I don't know if it really works on Bitcoin, but anyway, that's what he decided to trade. He only took 4 trades, probably because of the 2 days worth of trading. Of that, only won once and lost twice with 1 mistake. Now, this resulted in a win rate which wasn't as good, obviously, as Bogdan. Only 25% when you include the mistakes, and without mistakes, it was 33%. So quite a low win rate, but look, only 2 days, so it kind of makes sense. -2 return, which puts him in 3rd place here. Now, let's have a look at Ali. So Ali traded the full 5 days, which is good because you get a bit more data. He traded gold only, which was a pair we kind of recommended, and he took 11 trades on gold, which is a lot. That's a lot of trades. 7 wins, 2 losses, and 2 mistakes. Now, these mistakes, I've got a note here, were break even. So he basically sort of managed to get out of those for break even. So with mistakes, let's have a look at the percentage there, was 64%, bearing in mind that, these ones were break evens. So it kind of was a bit higher. 78% is where we're lying. So the 80 and 78 is doable when you've got a bigger sample size of trades. In trading, I guess, known markets that this works on. So he came first, and the in return there was 4%. Now, if we, I suppose, break this all down and have a look at these averages, average win rate's probably one to look at here. So that was 59% with the mistakes people had made. So you try not to make mistakes. If you didn't make mistakes, the average is 72, and that is a weighted average. So obviously there was less trading days and less trades for Pastor, so that's why that win rate is higher overall. Yeah, we won't even have a look at these. We don't really need to have a look at them. Let's dive in and have a look at some of the trades they've taken. This was a trade that Pastor had taken, so he drew it on with the chart because of it just wasn't there to show. Now, Ali actually gave us a full rundown here, all of the detail. I think it's like a 7 or 8 page document, the whole trading account, what he back tested. So you've got trades here. We're going to go through the rules of these strategies, the strategy in a second, and then let you know how you can make it even better. So this is one of the trades here. You see the green line, faint green line there. We won't go through too many of them. Another green, basically marked down every trade. I think this was a loss, but there's a green there. I don't know. Oh, there we go. It was a win overall on the day. It was a loss. Now, this one was a bit weird. The stop loss was way too big for this. I think he had the rule incorrect there. But yeah, he's marked everything down along with Bogdan. This was one of the trades he took where he got a win. Now, if you're loving the show and thinking, where can I go and trade? Why don't you check out my prop firm sponsor, Blue Guardian. Now, these guys have been around for ages. They've been sponsoring Trading Up for over a year. And some of the key features that make them so good is that they've got realistic profit targets for their challenge phases. It's only 8 or 4%. They also have a scaling plan up to $2 million, and they do profit splits of 85%, which is really high for this industry. They also have
quick and reliable payouts and a robust reserve that makes sure those payouts are as seamless and smooth as possible. Now, if you're looking to join, go and check them out. But first, grab my coupon code TradingNut, all one word. You're going to save yourself 25% off at checkout. There's a link in the description. Go and click that now. Right, let's get back on with the show.
Right, folks. So there's trading strategy, and there's also thoughts about a strategy. So we're going to hear the thoughts on the three traders. What do they think about this trading approach? So Bogdan, he had overall, he said, this is what he said. Overall, I feel like this is a really nice and straightforward strategy. The account is positive. Ali had kind of a similar response. It's a nice strategy, and it's really profitable, with some quotes he had. And even Pastor said, I love the simple rules like this that cut out that subjective component which most strategies do have. So, folks, the overall feedback was positive. Right, let's dive into the next part. Right, folks, let's dive in and have a look at these rules here. So we've got short trade example rules, and it's literally the opposite for the buy trades or the long trades. So the first rule is that the 20 and the 14 EMA need to be in order. Now, the 14 EMA is the extra rule that wasn't given in the last video, but we're giving it today. So you can see here, that's the 14, that's the 20, they're in order. So therefore you're looking for shorts. Now this trade here is highlighted because this is a perfect example of one of the trades that we would take. Now this is yesterday, right? So this is yesterday. So I'm recording this on the 25th. We'll go through the whole day and have a look at what trades actually played out. So price closes below the 20, which we've got as well. So they're in order. It closes below the 20. Bull followed by bear. So we've got the bull. We've got the bear. That's what we're looking for. The bear has a small bottom wick. You got a small bottom wick on the bear. Yep. Stop loss at the high of the bear or close-ish recent high. So this is the only part discretion really in this strategy. So in this case here, you could put the stop loss there, but for the sake of, like, what are we talking here? 2.4 pips. You're going to put your stop loss there and sacrifice the extra 2.4 pips and the ability to get 1R just because you're going to have a wider stop. Now, you're not going to put your stop way up here to that little pivot high or way up here because it's just too far away, right? But that is more than doable to put it there. So that's the only bit of discretion with the strategy is where you put your stop loss. Target the range of the bear. So you're going to take the range of the bear. So that's from the high to the low. In this case, it's 18.2 pips. And you're going to enter at the close of the bear. Okay, so when that bear closes and that candle starts to open, you would enter there and target 18.2 pips, which is the range of the bear. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I know that was a question that popped up last time. So ATR 5 above 4 pips. So we've got the 4 pip ATR there. And this is ATR 5. You can see that we're clearly above that for pretty much the duration of this US dollar JPY session. And 5-minute chart entry. And then last but not least, the tick volume needs to be higher than the prior bar. So we've got the prior bar volume here. This is the current bar volume, and you can see that it is higher. Let's just mark that off. That's right. So that's higher. So therefore, we're good to take that trade. So let's mark this trade off and then try and find some other trades on this session, which is yesterday. So it's July 24th that I recorded this. And I believe when this is going live, it is literally the day before. So our stop loss is going to go above the high, and we're going to enter there. We don't get stopped out. So you can see here it gets very close, but we don't get stopped out. And then the next thing we're going to do is take the range of this candle, and that would be our target. So we get in there. When do we get out? We actually get out over here. So that was that trade there. And the next trade we get, I'm just going to grab that arrow, is over here. So this is another prime example. So you've got volume above, closes below. These are in order. We're going to put our stop loss at the high, the recent high, and enter at the close there. And then we're going to take that range of the bear candle to be our take profit. So we don't get 1R with that trade, but we still do all right. Now, the next one we've got is, I believe it's this one here. So, yep, another setup. So this is all in the Asia session. Now, we're going to probably put our stop loss up here, enter at the close, and then we're targeting the range of that candle. Now, because of this, it actually does end up being a 1R trade. We get out there. Let's just mark that off. And I'm just going to mark off the next few trades. So did we get one here? No, we didn't, because it was lower volume. Did we get one here? No, lower volume. Now, there was one here that was kind of iffy. It was like equal volume. You might have taken that, but we're just going to ignore it for now. Let's have a look. Now, these are still in order. We haven't got any small wicks. Let's have a look. Now we flip to longs here. Let's get a different kind of arrow. So we're looking for bullish setups when we're above there. The 8 hour is still really high, so it's all good. We haven't got any bearish setups that are coming in. That volume's not higher. Let's have a look. This one here. So we're just going to grab that. So those are now in order. Small wick, high volume. So we now get another sell trade. So that's another one that goes. So where would we put our stop loss there? So you could put it there. It is a little bit too high. You're probably actually going to maybe put it there if you want to be conservative, or just leave it where it is. And away you go. You get your 1R there. That's another win. Let's have a look. This is potentially another setup. Lower volume, unfortunately. That one, no, equal volume. Slightly higher volume there. So this was another one that won here. If we get any others, nope. This one here, higher volume. So another win. This is actually a crazy good day for the strategy. And the volume sort of dies down here. So you probably it's too choppy in there. So let's go with, is there any more? That one there was high volume. So you might have wanted to take this as well. Now your stop loss needs to be, okay, you may have got stopped out just on that one. If you had your stop there, that would have probably been a loss. So one loss, let's call it one loss. Let's just be fair. It was one loss there. Stop loss would have been just taken out by a couple of pips, and we will count them up. So one loss, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. So 5R in the day with this approach. Now, there's a way to make this strategy better. You're going to find out in a second, but I just want to prove to you that this is literally the market. You can see here, this is the last bar on the market, right? So this is just yesterday's trades on US dollar JPY 5-minute chart. You can see the tick chart just moving there. So it is the live market that we have just randomly picked this day and has had all these winners. Okay, so folks, what do you need to do to find out how to improve this strategy? So that's coming up right now. Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. That's right, get either the Essential, Plus or Premium plans absolutely free, and all you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. All right, folks, if you want to find out how to make this strategy even better, you've got a challenge. So the challenge is to jump into the comments of this video and tell me your ideas on what you think the rules are to make this strategy a multiple strategy. That means that instead of going for a 1-to-1, which is this strategy at the moment, you can go for a 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4, 1-to-5, 1-to-6. What are the rules to actually make this strategy even better? Now, I'll give you a little hint. Ali, who has been on who we saw his results, actually just sent me an email today and said that he found a way to make this a 7R strategy. So he knows, he's worked out some ways to do it. I don't know if he's worked out the way, but he's worked out some ways to improve the strategy. So it is a very strong approach. Now, if you have your ideas, chuck them in the comments. What we're going to do is do a live stream prize draw. But whoever won this, so whoever gets it right is going to go in the draw to win the whole package, right? The whole package of the strategy. There is a package coming. If you do want to see the live stream prize draw, then there's going to be a link below this video and in the comments to the Telegram where we will be announcing the live stream prize draw that you can go and join and see if you won, see who won, that kind of thing. So folks, I want to see you over there. Go and click that link, join that Telegram so you can see the live stream. Put your answers in the comment of this video, and we'll see you when we've got the results in a couple of weeks. All right, folks, have a great rest of the trading week, and we'll see you in the next episode of Trading Nut.